Yes, Lamb Chop. That's the zodiac wheel. Oh, hey, Tubies. It's Psychic Bob. Well, I'm just hanging out with Lamb Chop, and he was looking at my pendant I'm wearing today. Check this out. I have a vintage pendant. It's from the 1950s. Old piece. I love old vintage jewelry, but it's done in brass. It's the zodiac wheel. Isn't that wonderful? It's got all the 12 signs around it. They don't make jewelry like this anymore. It's a shame, but I do love it. So I'm wearing my vintage zodiac pendant and being one with the cosmos. Well, it's so good to have you here today. Well, I tell you, welcome back for those who were here yesterday. And if you weren't here, you missed out because last night we did a live show. We spun around our big zodiac wheel and talked about all the alignments for the week, what's going on, what the energies are in the planets and the stars. And I gave individual horoscopes for all 12 zodiac signs. So every sign on this wheel got a reading last night. So if you missed that, please go check it out and make sure to put on your calendar to join us every Monday for Astrology Monday. We have such a good time, don't we, Lamb Chop? Lamb Chop was excited. What was that? I forgot to tell. Last night, Lamb Chop, I had him, while I was talking, go sit by the window. And I said, watch the stars, see if you see anything. And he told me that he thought he saw a falling star. And I said, did you make a wish on it? And he's like, yeah. Did you? Yeah. Yeah, and you made a wish. And what'd you wish for? Oh. He said, I made a wish that Bob would always share his Earl Grey tea with me. Well, that's a good wish. Well, let's have some tea. Why don't we? I'm drinking my Earl Grey. Here, there you go. Let your wish come true. All right, you're welcome. All right. Well, I'm so glad you're here. Look, Lamb Chop, there's a lot of people. Look, there's Sandra Juskin here. Denise Diaz here. Yay, there's Daniel Morris here. There's Lady J of the Earl Grey Tea Tribe here. There's Baroness Kolobobs. Yay. Big shout out to Baroness Kolobobs. She's our moderator today, so she's going to help you in chat. If you have problems with donations or if anybody's harassing you, let her know. You'll see her name says Baroness Kolobobs. She's got the blue wrench. What's that mean? She can take that wrench and chuck it at anybody who gives her trouble. So don't get on her bad side. Look, there's Amanda S. is here. Yay. Golly gee, we got a lot of people here, don't we? All right. Well, listen, I got to talk to everybody. So you want to go over and sit down? You can watch the show over in your chair. Okay. There you go. Yeah, sit over there. Okay. Wonderful. Oh, my goodness, guys. Well, I am just so glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. Woo. It is Tuesday. Can you believe it? Did y'all get through your Monday okay? Monday's kind of an intense day. That's why I always take it as my day off. Yesterday was my day off, and I just Netflixed and chilled. Actually, it wasn't that. I was kind of busy, actually, now I think about it. I was doing errands with Baroness Kolobobs, out running around, going to the bank, going to some stores, taking care of stuff. Then did a little Netflix and chill last night. I tell you, it's so good to be with you guys. But how do you like my shirt I'm wearing today? You guys always say, what am I wearing? Check this out. This is one of my new Zodiac shirts. It's Aquarius retro style. This is like the style you used to see back in the 1960s and 1970s. And I just love it. There's the goddess pouring the water. And over here is the glyph for Aquarius. It's got the birth dates, January 20th through February 18th. And then over here, it's got that's the actual constellation. It's got stars. So I am in my Aquarius mode. I tell you, I had so much fun doing horoscopes yesterday. I am so glad you're here. Welcome. Welcome back to our show. Oh, my goodness. There's Kate Pigeon. Hey, Kate, good to see you. Love a good chill night. Yeah, I got us some chill in last night. There's Flying Lights here. Yay. Oh, my gosh. It's so good to have all of you. There's Amy Radcliffe. Yeah, Amy says, popping in for a few minutes at work. Well, Amy, thank you for remembering us and stopping by to say hi. Good to see you. Well, have a good day at work. Well, I am so there's Joey S. is here. Gosh, we got a lot of people. This is so much fun. Well, I'm glad you're here. And today it's Tuesday. So this is when we do messages from the spirit world. And messages from the spirit world is where we're going to open the channel. And for those of you who don't know, my name is Bob Hickman. I assume everybody knows me, but I shouldn't really. I'm a full-time professional psychic medium. I come out of the spiritualist church tradition, and I'm a classical psychic and medium in the spiritualist style. So today on Tuesday, we gather every Tuesday at 12 o'clock noon. So put this on your calendar, be here every week. We open the door to the spirit world, and we see what the spirit people have. So I'm going to hopefully bring forward some messages today. As I like to tell people, I never know what's going to happen. So we're going to just open up our channel and see what happens, okay? But that being said, we've had some amazing readings recently. A lot of you have been confirming the stuff I brought over. I want to say thank you for that. I'm always touched to hear about my readings coming to be accurate. So thank you so much for that. Well, I'm no good unless we open the channel. Oh, by the way, real quick before we do that, there's still time to sign up for this Saturday's psychic development class. We're teaching a class on Saturday on Zoom. It's a private class, but you can register over at my website. It's the psychic development class. It's only $30. It's for a 2-hour class, and I'm going to work with you guys one-on-one, learning how to connect to your angel guides, how to receive messages from them, how to commune with the angelic realm. So if you're interested in working with the angels, come and join Saturday's class. It promises to be a lot of fun, and I hope you'll join us and learn some stuff along the way. So what you do is go over to my website at PsychicBob.com, and you'll see if you go to the top, there's a tab that says Services. Click on that tab and then scroll down through, and you can read about the psychic development class. And then you just click on the little yellow button there. It's PayPal. Put in your debit card or credit card. It will send me an announcement that you purchased the class, and I will put you on the list. On Saturday morning, I'll send out the link to everybody who's registered. So come join us. The class is at 12 o'clock noon on Saturday from 12 p.m. till 2 p.m., 2-hour class. That's Eastern U.S. time. So it's 12 Eastern, 11 Central, 10 a.m. Mountain, 9 a.m. Pacific. For those of you in Europe, it's 5 p.m. London time, 6 p.m. Continental Paris time. So come and join us. Now, don't wait till Saturday, because if you wait, you won't be able to get in. I shut off registration on Friday, so you need to register early to get in for that class. And it fills up. It's limited to only 30 people. So I hope you'll come and join us, okay? Well, I'm so glad you're here. And we're going to do some meditation now to open the channel. So what I want you to do is get comfortable. And we're going to just start. I want you to join with me because we all need to do this. We're going to just close our eyes. And as we close our eyes, I want you just to follow your breathing, just gently in and out. Let go all the tensions of the morning. Just enter into that place of silence and peace within. And as we follow the breathing, I want you to draw your attention down to the middle of the chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest, I want you to visualize a little spark of white light. Just a little pinpoint of light. And as you watch that light now, I want you to see it become a little brighter and a little larger. And let that light form into a glowing cloud of light in your chest area. It's like a cloud with a warm sun inside of it, so it's luminous and shining. Now, keeping an eye on that cloud, we're going to count from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to take that cloud and expand it to fill our whole chest area. All right, and then we're going to expand it all the way up to our head and all the way down to our feet. All right, so we're going to fill our entire body with light instantly when we get to 1. And what's the saying I always say? All the lights is on, but ain't nobody home. Let's hope somebody's home. All right, so let's just keep our eyes closed. Let's focus on that cloud of light. All right, you with me? All right. Let's count down. 3, 2, keep your focus. 1, blink on! Woo! Woo! The spirit is moving. I can feel it. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, where are my glasses go? I can't see the chat here. By the way, I want to say thank you in advance for your donations. Donations of $4.99 and above will get Psychic Bob's attention for a reading. All right, there's Billy Mayer, $5 donation, our first donor today. Thank you, Billy. Bob, I keep seeing people wearing shirts with the word "just do it." Is that a spiritual message for me? If so, do what? Hey, Billy, I have to tell you, yes, that is a message. When I was in the spiritualist church, my teacher said, the spirit people will work through so many ways to reach us. So when you see something repeating, that's generally spirit trying to reach out to you. I feel in this case, what spirit's asking you to do is to really get focused on your spiritual life right now. I feel around you, you've got a lot of blue and purple light, which means you have a lot of psychic gifts, but I feel like they're not really active. They're kind of dormant. So spirit's encouraging and inviting you to start doing daily meditation. You're really focused on your spiritual development. You might even want to come to psychic development class. All right. So try to commune with the spirit people. That's what it's about. Blessings to you. Just do it. Talk to them and they will talk to you. All right. Oh my gosh. Here's my buddy Sandra. Sandra Jessica $4.99. Hey, Sandra. Good to see you. Listen, you're on my list to call later today, so I haven't forgotten you, okay? Hi, Bob. Anything spirits want me to know? Thank you. Hold on, Sandra. Let me just step into the light here. Yeah. Sandra, I've got Doris Stokes back here for you. And she says to tell you, she says, don't be afraid, my dear. She said, we have the spirit of protecting you. She said that this person that you're dealing with is passive aggressive. And she said, let him be as he is. She said, you'll win in the end. She said, all his bad tricks come back to him. So Doris just wants you to know you're not alone. She's protecting you right now. She's saying for you definitely, though, to seek legal counsel because you definitely need some legal protections put in place. So let Doris help you. Call on her daily. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. All right. Oh, my gosh. There's Amy Radcliffe, $4.99. Hello, Amy. Good to see you. Amy, right now as I'm walking into your life, I'm hearing a voice here. This sounds like a grandfather on your father's side coming in. And I hear a male talking to me. He said, well, tell her that I'm here. He said, to get things rolling along with the money. Looks like you're about to get another increase here. I mean, not be like immediately, but in the next few months here. So as we get towards the autumn time, like September, October, looks like there may be some more money coming in. And your grandfather said, yep. He said, try to get that rolling. All right. He's asking me to tell you as well, thank you for your service to the spirit world. You've been doing some earthbound work, and he said you're going to be doing more of that. So he wants to tell you thank you. He is not earthbound, but he says that he has an interest in earthbound souls. Call on this grandfather. He's going to be working with you. God bless you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, here's my buddy Gary M. $10 donation. Thank you, Gary. Hi, Psychic Bob. Any good messages for my spirit guides? Thanks and blessings. Gary, right now I'm walking into your light, and I keep hearing Edgar Cayce. Edgar Cayce is literally handing me a stack of books here. And these look like old books from like the 1930s. And one of them says metaphysics on it. One of them says Edgar Cayce's prophecies. And another is like spiritualism. So I think he wants you to go back. He's nodding. He knows what I'm saying. He said, yes, go with it. He wants me to tell you to go back and seek out old spiritual books. He said in the old days, he said they really got to the core of the truth of it. He said not that modern books are bad, but he says some of them are a little too light. He said the old time spiritualists and metaphysicians knew their stuff. So do some research on vintage spiritualist books on Edgar Cayce, books on prophecy and spiritualism. And he's going to help bring you to some of those books, because he said right now, he said he's building a power knowledge base that he will use in working in his future work. So you're going to get some classical education. Edgar Casey's helping you. Thank you so much. Blessings. There's Baroness Colobos, £1.79. Anything for me, babes. Been emotional lately. Love you. Thank you, Baroness. I love you too. Hold on, let's see who's back here. Rose is here. Rose is coming in for you. Yeah. Colobob's Rose said she's using her influence now. She says, I'm talking to the powers that be, the people you're dealing with about the new housing situation. And she said, you forget, my dear, I'm a member of the nobility. She says, I have some influence. So Rose is coming to bear to influence things, to get things moving on that front. And she said she's also going to have Doris help her also with the other situation, the legal situation with the animals. And so she said, between us, she said, we'll both get things working for you. She said, have patience, dear, we're guiding. So Rose is helping. God bless you. Thank you so much. Hold on a second, guys. There's that therapist. Hello, therapist. $4.99. Hey, Bob. Lately, I've been having a lot of dreams and started seeing someone walking by me when I'm out. Can Spirit tell me what's going on? Thank you. Yeah. Therapist, you're opening psychically. Remember, Doris was telling you that the spirit people are coming to help you. Well, they are. The person walking beside you is the angel Uriel. I pick up his voice while I'm talking to you here. He says, I am Uriel. I'm her guardian. So Archangel Uriel is with you, helping you to kind of be safe while you're out. He said that lately his energy says you've been distracted. And he said he's a little worried because sometimes you're not looking as closely as you should when you cross streets and things like that. So he's walking with you to kind of keep you safe. All right, so make sure to thank him for his service. The dreams are a sign that your channel is open. As I have told you, and it's really true, you have some psychic gifts, one of them being dream prophecy and clairvoyance. So make a journal, keep a listing of your dreams, because you're going to start to see how Spirit is working and giving you messages through that. And call on Uriel. God bless you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, here's Amanda S. $4.99. Hello, Amanda. Hold on, I'm losing my voice. Thank you, Amanda. Hi, Bob. So nice to see you again. Thank you. Good to see you. Welcome. Do my guides have anything for me today? Thank you. Hold on, Amanda. Let's see who's back here for you. Yes, I can hear. Chief White Eagle's coming in here for you, Amanda. He said you need a little extra power. He said you've been feeling a little sluggish. So he's literally bringing his 5-pointed golden star. He holds a star of light in his hand, and rays of golden light are coming out. So Chief White Eagle's here. He's brought his golden star, and he's bringing power to you. He said he's also putting healing around your daughter, the one that had the arm injury from the fall. He said that arm's still a little weak, and so they're putting some healing into it as well. Chief White Eagle asked me to tell you to be patient. He said, don't force the spiritual communication. He said, relax and let it happen. Okay, sometimes sorry about that. Just call on Chief White Eagle. He said he will help you. Thank you. There's Flying Light, $10. Thank you, Flying Light. Hi, Baron Bob. Thank you. I feel like things just keep going wrong in my life. Does Spirit have any advice or messages for me? Yeah. I've got Leslie Flint coming in back here. Leslie Flint is asking me to tell you that he said that you're forgetting to call in the spirit people. He said that the challenge is that you get wrapped up in other people's ideas. And he said you don't stop to check with your higher self or with the spirit guides. And he said, slow everything down. This is Leslie Flint saying this. He said, slow everything down. He said, call on me. So before you make any decisions, you're going to have to ask help from the spirit people, particularly Leslie Flint. He said he has a connection to you, and he said he will help you, but you must call on him. So that's what you got to do. It's not an issue of you trying to figure it out. See, sometimes our logical mind can only take us so far. And that's why we count on the spirit people, because they take us to a higher place. They connect us with our higher self and with the spirit world. And that makes all the difference. All right. So I want you to start daily talking to Leslie Flint and tell him everything you're working on. Because, see, you've been in a financial crunch, is what he's telling me. He said every time you try to move forward, it just falls apart. And there's also been some miscommunications around you with some friends and family. And he said this has to be sorted out through the spirit world. So he's your connection. Don't worry, you're not going to wear him out or make him tired. They never get tired in the spirit world. Call on him all the time. Blessings to you. Thank you. All right, there's Sandra. Just going to get $4.99. Hello, Sandra. Yes, that's true. I do have a lawyer, and I tell her everything. Just want this to be over. He has a girlfriend now. A boyfriend or a girlfriend, I'm not sure. Well, Sandra, listen, the spirit people, they know everything. And the difference is he's trying to approach this from a material standpoint. Okay? You can't fight him on that level. You have to bring the spirit people in. I want you to call on Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael, because both of them are around you. All right? And even if you meet with your lawyer, invite your angels to be present in that meeting, because that meeting, that connection makes all the difference. That's your power. This man is very smart in the earthly sense, but you're more smart because you know where true power comes from. True power comes from the spirit. He can't touch that realm. Remember that. Blessings to you. There's Amanda S. $4.99. Hello, Amanda. This is for today's group reading. May everyone have a blessed day today. Thank you so much. Hello, Amanda. Thank you. Amanda S. has sponsored this reading. This is for everybody who's here today. If you didn't get a message or you're listening, this message is for you. Okay? Whoever you are, wherever you are. All right, who's going to talk to us today? Leslie? Leslie Flint's back here. He has a message for all of us. Everybody listen up. Yes, sir. Interesting. Leslie Flint just said, he said, so many of us on the earth have spiritual gifts. He said, so many of you have gifts, but he said they lie dormant because you are fearful to explore them. He said, why should you fear that which is natural to yourself? He said, each of you are a spirit. He said, you're not a body. You're not the body. Do not be confused with the material world as if that is the true you. He says, the material world is a temporary construct for your learning. But at your core, you have immense spiritual power. You are literally children of God. And he said, but some of you know you have gifts, and yet you get afraid. And he said, don't be afraid of that which is natural to you. It will only help you. It will never hurt you. And he says, honor the gifts. And he said, the gifts will honor you. All right. So that's from Leslie Flint. All right. There you go. Amanda, thank you so much for that wonderful, wonderful donation for everybody. Thank you. There's Ramona, $99.54. My buddy Ramona. Hello, Ramona. $4.99. Thank you for your donation. Hello, Bob. Can my higher self tell me if I am on my mission? Let me just tune in, Ramona. Hold on. Yeah. Ramona, your higher self's talking. I hear it. Your higher self is such a beautiful form of you. You know, our higher self is our true self. But I hear your higher self saying, Ramona is walking in the light of her mission. Your higher self said, tell her to be patient. She said that sometimes you're judging yourself. Oh, I should have done better. I could do more. And she said, do as you can. She says, all things in balance. Your higher self says that sometimes you try to rush processes and try to make things happen quicker than they should. And she said, do you not know that she said, I have all things in balance? She said, when you rush, you take away from my ability to guide you and to help you. So just slow down. You're on track. There's no need to beat the clock or beat an agenda or outpace anybody. She said, take it slow. And she said, as you do that, she said, then you will be in harmony with me. And so she said, your higher self says, if you are in harmony with me, she said, life will be smoother for you. So yes, you're on your mission, but she wants you to take it at a more even keeled pace. Don't rush so far ahead. Okay. She's asking me to tell you that October is a significant month. She said, October, she said, all of this will make sense as things come into fruition and balance. So hang with your higher soul. God bless you. Thank you so much. There's my buddy Joe, Joe Burns. Hello, Joe. Good to see you again. Welcome back. Good to see you. Hold on, Joe. Let me see what Spirit's got here. Oh, it's lovely. Yes. Yes. My spirit guy, Rose, is back here. She has a message for Natalie. And Rose said that she's very proud of Natalie. She said Natalie's been through so much, yet she keeps her love of God in her heart. And she said the spirit world knows who has love in their hearts. So she wants to acknowledge Natalie's suffering, but she said she comes in to strengthen her healing. And she says, I strengthen her resolve to always stay in her highest self, the self of love. Okay. So she says to let Natalie know she's there. She's also putting healing and protection around her so that she will not have any further harassment. Okay. Thank you. Yes, Doris is here. Also said that she's got your mother here, Joe. I hear your mom coming in. I got your mother's voice. She said, tell my little Joey. It's funny, she always calls you Joey when she talks to me. I don't know if she called you that when you were younger, but that's not how she talks to me. She said, tell my Joey, she said, that I'm here for him. And she said, I'm going to help you get more business. She said, the autumn time, September, October will be especially good for you. And she says, now remember, save your money, don't blow it all. And she said, but I'm going to help you move forward. She's talking about a second business coming in here around you, Joe. And I get the sense that there may be kind of like a spin-off business off some of the work you're doing. And she's talking to me about getting the writing project going as well. So you've got a number of different projects you're going to be working on. She said September and October are busy times. So that's where all this kind of manifests. But she just sends her love from spirit, letting you know she's helping you with all this. Blessings to you. Thank you. Oh, and your mom sends a greeting to Natalie as well. Blessings. Oh my gosh, there's Glittery Rainbow. €5. Thank you, Glittery. Good to see you. You know, Glittery, right now, well, I'm walking into your light. I'm getting Heidi back here around you. And I hear Heidi saying, she said, I'm dancing. She said, I know it's the middle of the workday. She said, but I'm going to dance anyways. So I suppose in Germany, it's getting close to the end of the workday. But Heidi says to tell you, she said, I'm dancing no matter what time of day. Heidi's asking me to tell you, Glittery. She said that, remember that music and sound can heal. And she's talking about drumming circles. So I don't know if you've been invited to a drumming circle or you've been to one in the past, but I get the sense that there's going to be a drumming circle somewhere near where you are. So I want you to research it to see if there are drumming circles, because Heidi wants you to go to one of those with her. And if you can't find a drumming circle, Like try to get music of drums and listen to them, like African drums or voodoo drums or, mystical type drum playing, Native American drums. She said she wants you to feel the rhythms, move with them, and she said that will balance things out. And she said it opens up blocks where energy blocks are. So Heidi's working with you. God bless you. Oh my gosh, there's I can't read. I can't see. My eyes are going here. Danny L. Hello, Danny L. Hi, Bob. Can you see what I need to do to make my art business more successful? I feel something is against my abundance. Hi, Danny. I'm really sorry you're having that struggle. Let me just step into it. Yeah. Okay. Danny, I've got a spirit voice coming in back here for you. This is interesting. Yes, this is Andy Warhol coming in for you. And Andy Warhol says to tell you, he says, Danny needs to let me be on the team. Danny, if you let Andy Warhol help you, he's going to help draw people to your art business. And I think he's going to give you some new marketing ideas. So it's not necessarily about working harder. It's about bringing in the spirit. So this guide, he wants to be a guide to you. Literally, it's Andy Warhol. If you don't know who he is, look him up. Warhol, Warhol, first name, Andy. He's going to help you. He says that you need to spend time talking with him. And he says, then I can work people, draw them to your business, to your website, to your shop. So Warhol is literally physically going to be with you. I don't know if you have like a studio, but I'm seeing like a physical space and Andy literally standing by the door and pushing people in. So if you don't have an actual physical shop, I think you will in this upcoming 2023, if not before. But Andy Warhol is physically around you, influencing people and helping people to become aware of your name. I want you to watch. It looks like around October, there's going to be an interview for you. It's like a local newspaper or a magazine gets you an interview about your work. So make sure to be open to that opportunity. And Warhol's helping you. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, there's Billy Mayer again. $5 donation. Thank you, Billy. Bob, I did tell Doris to let me know if she came to visit. I saw the letter D. Is that a sign from her that she's going to help me with Marquez? Thank you. Yes, Billy, that's a sign from her. She oftentimes makes that letter appear. So that is one of her signs. Yes. So in a nutshell, yes, she's going to help you. So definitely talk to her. Thank you. All right, there's Barry's Color Bobs again. £4, 49 pence. Today, me and Janie was walking up a path. I said to her, I feel like I'm being followed. It was weird. No one was there. What or who was it, babe? Yeah. Cola, that was it was an earthbound soul. I'm just looking at it. It's a man that I pick up around this. This is a man. He's dressed in looks like World War II uniform. I think he was somebody who was around during the London Blitz, and he died. But he's earthbound. He just walks all around the town. I don't think he was going to hurt you. He just was fascinated to see humans on that path. And he just was following along, just trying to listen in. I think he's a little confused. I keep getting the name Tom around this. The name is Tom. And his last name feels like it's something like Tom Wington, Wingert, Wing. He might have been a wing commander. I think he was connected to the RAF in World War II. I don't think his name was Wing. His name was Tom. I'm not getting the last name, but I think wing means wing commander or wing flight squadron leader, something with the Royal Air Force. But that's it. He's just following people around, listening, trying to figure out where he is. He's a little disoriented. All right. If you sense him again, say, Tom, I feel your presence. And ask him what he wants, because he'll talk to you. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. There's Unconditional Love, 25 $23. Thank you, Unconditional. Hi, Bob. Any message from my father-in-law in the spirit world? Hold on just a second. Let me see if he's here. Doris, can you help me with that? Yes. Yeah. I do have him back here, and he says thumbs up, like on the job situation. He's like thumbs up. And he said that he was involved in that to help secure everything for you and the family. He's sending a greeting over as well to let you know that he's going to be helping you with another career advancement. He's talking about December, around the end of the year. It looks like the work you're in is going to have maybe some sort of reorganization. If you hear about that, don't panic. He said it's all for the good. It's going to get you more money. So I think around December, there's another increase, and he's in the background helping. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, hold on a second, guys. I'm having some chat problems here. Let me just see what's going on. Here's Lady Bree, $5 donation. Thank you, Lady Bree. Hi, Psychic Bob. Are there any messages from my guides on healing or hope for the future? Thank you. Hold on, Lady Bree. Let's see what's going on back here. Yes. Nemue's coming in here for you, and also Doris. Who wants to go first? Okay, Doris is going to speak first. Yes. Doris says to tell you, Lady Bree. She said, tell Lady Bree. She said, I'm with her. And she says, I'm bringing emotional healing to her. She said, you've been struggling with some depression. And she said, with anxiety and a sense of loss and betrayal. She said, this world is very unstable, my dear. She said, you must be anchored into spirit. She said, don't go with the winds of change that blow. She said, you'll be tossed about. She said, find your truth, your knowledge. And she said, stand in it, and then you will be powerful. Thank you, Doris. Hold on, there's another voice. This is Nemue coming in. And Nemue said, she said, Lady Bree, do not forget where you come from. She said, you are a priestess and one of the most powerful ancient priestesshoods of its time. And she said, the veil between our world and Avalon is becoming thinner again. She said, as you claim your power, she said, you move closer to parting the mists of Avalon. And she said, you will, in the next 2 years, travel to Avalon. So it looks like you're going to go over to England and Wales, Lady Bree, and you will go to Avalon. And so she just asked me to bring that over to you and sends her blessings from Spirit. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, here's my buddy Kate Pigeon. Thank you so much. Hi, Kate. $4.99. Thank you, Kate. Hi, Bob. Does Spirit have a message for me? Thank you. Hold on just a second, Kate. Yeah. You know, Kate, right now as I'm walking into your light here, I've got my buddy Doris back here. Doris says to tell you, Kate, she says, keep everything in balance right now. She said, you know, you've been feeling, the word she says, a little stressed. She said, you've been wanting to get everything moving. You're a little feeling impatient. She said, a little restless. She said, don't you know that feelings of this type always come right when there's about to be a big change in your life? So she said, have some patience. She said, things are moving forward for you. And she wants you to know that she's going to be present to help you with some changes that are coming. She's asking me to talk to you a little bit about, it sounds like, hold on, I'm trying to hear what she said. Yes, she said there's going to be some career changes coming for you. And she's talking about something about getting your own business going. You may have been wanting to build a business here, and it looks like in this next year, 2023, there's a lot more power around you to branch out and do something on your own and be successful with it. So hang with Doris. She's going to help you, and she sends her blessings from Spirit. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Isn't that wonderful? You know, Spirit people always amaze us. There's Vanessa Seaman. Hello, Vanessa. Good to see you. Hi, Bob. I'm in my new house finally. And my husband is coming this Saturday. And he said that he's going to stay here. I don't know what happened. You know, Vanessa, I'm just going to tell you, now don't hate Psychic Bob for this, but what I pick up around him is that he tried to play a game with this woman and him. They're guilty of playing games with each other. She manipulates him, he manipulates her. She got one up on him, and she's pressuring him to leave you guys. And she said, she's telling him, I want more money. I want you with me. I want you to leave her. And he's like, whoa, this is all too much for me. And so he's now like backing off from that. Now, I'm going to warn you though, Vanessa, just because he's coming, I really don't see things improving, because the minute he gets there, listen, she's going to be domineering him and trying to pull him back. So you're going to have to draw that line, as we talked to him. I told you, I said, draw a line and make sure you honor that. You can visit the kids, you can come, but only for so long. If you continue with her, we're done. And I really think you need to hold firm to really seeking a full formal separation in this case, because I don't feel he's going to like learn his lesson yet. And I think he will go back to her, because as soon as he gets there, she's going to be honing in on him and trying to manipulate and control him from a distance. So things aren't going to change. And I'm not trying to be negative, but I just want to prepare you. All right. Call on Doris Stokes and call on Archangel Raphael. I get them both around you. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right, there's Sandra. Just going to get $4.99. Will I see S again? You know, Sandra, right now I'm just not picking it up. I'm not trying to be negative. I just don't feel there's a lot of energy for that to work right now. Right now, you're going to have to put your energy into, you know, healing yourself first. You've got to break out of this toxic situation and be in a place of safety for you and your children. And then you can revisit S. But in the near term, I don't think it's something you should pursue. You know, after the new year, then things will be a little stronger. But right at the moment, I'm going to say no. Will they contact you again? Yeah, I think they will. But I don't know if the timing is right for this to really work at this time. So I'm not saying you have to throw them out, but I think timing's important, and January is a better time for that. Blessings to you. All right. Oh my gosh, there's the therapist again. $4.99. Thank you, therapist. Therapist says, hey Bob, one last thing. Can Spirit tell, is there a certain location I should look for my apartment? And I got a new job. It will start on Monday. Hold on, let me see what I can get on that for you, therapist. Oh, I got to stretch. Yeah. Edgar Casey. Hold on, Edgar Casey's coming in here. Yeah. Do you have any information? Yeah. They're talking to me about a mid-rise apartment here. It's probably about 10 or 15 minutes from your work. It's not far. It's more kind of a downtown sort of area, but it's a mid-rise, a beige building, like rattan, 3 stories high. This looks like it's a top-level apartment. The name around this has, this is weird. It's got the letter A in it, and it's something like the Arms or the Arby's Apartments. It's something like A, like Arm. It's like AR, Arms, the Arms. It might have been a hotel at one point, like it's now apartments, like the Arms Hotel. But it's not really a hotel, it's apartments. But just remember that word, the Arms, or like Arby's, Armistice. No, it's like Arms or Arby, something like that. And it's right by a main road, like a highway. It's like if you were down in the city where your job is located, like the nearest, like if you're at jobs a little outside, but if like the nearest what you call the main city, the main town, the main strip that runs through it, it's on the right side, inside the city limits. 3-story. I don't think it has an elevator. It's a walk-up apartments. Arms. Just remember that. Hopefully that'll help you. The numbers 5 and 7 show up in the address. So it means 757 or 750 or 570. 7 and 5 or 5 and 7 are predominant. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right. Oh my gosh, there's my buddy Amsterdamsel. $10 donation. Thank you, Amsterdamsel. Hi, Bob. Greetings to the spirit world. Yay. They send their greetings back. Are there any messages for me? Much love and appreciation to you and to Colabobs. Yay. Colabobs rocks it on moderating, doesn't she? Hey, Colabobs. Amsterdamsel loves you, and so do I. Thank you for your kind support. And thank you, Amsterdamsel, for your support. Right now I'm walking into your light. I'm hearing a lady named Jane. It's a Jane. No, I'm sorry, I misread it. It's Jean. I'm hearing a name, but it's not coming in. I'm hearing somebody saying over it. It sounds like Jane. It's Jean. Oh my God, I know who this is. She just said, you know me, and I'm listening to the voice. I'm like, I know that voice. It's Jean Dixon. Jean Dixon is here for you, Amsterdam. So I'm not joking about this. I literally hear her voice. Jean Dixon's asking me to tell you. She says, your astrology chart will tell you much about your journey. And she's talking about you exploring astrology. She said, you need to study the star patterns, the signs. And she said, you'll come to understand your place in the bigger picture, in the universe. So Jean Dixon is asking me to tell you she wants to help you delve into your astrology. You might want to get an astrology chart done. And I'm not saying this to make money. I do astrology charts, but you don't have to buy it from me. But, she wants you to work with an astrologer to uncover more about your life. She said that you're at a crossroads. And she says, understanding the old patterns will free you from them. So you're at a big transition point. And Jean Dixon is coming in to help you with that. Okay. All right. So call on her. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. There's Sandra Juskin, $4.99. Bob, do you still see me moving to Germany? Earliest I could would be in a year. I'm renting more and more. I'm renting now. I'm wanting more and more to move to Germany. Yes, Sandra, I do think you'll have a better go of it there. I think it'll be a fresh start for you and for your son. So yes, I do see you going. Now you say it's going to be a year, but I don't know. I kind of feel like it might come sooner than that. I want you to focus still with publishing firms that have an American and European connection. I want you to explore Hay House Publishers, and also Llewellyn. All right. These are put out spiritual books. I think you would love and be a natural at translating spiritual books because they have markets that are worldwide. And you could work for either of those and be either in the US or in Germany. All right. So look at Hay House Publishers and Llewellyn Publishers. All right. But yes, I do see you going to Germany. Blessings to you. Thank you. There's Priya, 400 Philippine pesos. Thank you, Priya. Hi, Bob. What is coming next in my current job? Priya, I keep seeing the words partnership here around you. And I feel as we go into the autumn and early next year, it's like there's a shift around you as if you're moving into a new firm or a new partnership with somebody kind of that may be from a different firm. But there's a change here that I'm getting that I feel like opens up a lot more opportunities for you. So I'm going to tell you what's coming next in your career is change up. I got to tell you, don't keep the same old pattern, whether it's a location or people you're working with. I think that you're ready to grow. So right now, I want you to look at your career through what are my wildest dreams? Where can I grow? And if you put your focus on that, you're going to really find that you are able to grow, and you do get a lot of blessings through the changes. All right. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Vanessa Seaman, $3. Do you see if someone is interested in me? You know, Vanessa, right now, I'm just not picking up a lot of love energy here. And I would just actually discourage you. I feel that you've got to go through some healing before you can even contemplate a new relationship. So there you will draw people to you, but I don't think the timing is good for it. So I would say I'd like you to wait till the new year, because I feel the next few months you've got to get really yourself in a place of stability and healed emotions before you can even go forward. So I'd hold off till January. Blessings to you. All right, there's a shopaholic. Hey, shopaholic, good to see you. Messages from Spirit. Thank you, shopaholic. Let me see who's talking to me back here. Yes. Oh my gosh. Shopaholic. I've got a really well-known British medium. I just heard his voice. Do you know the name if I said Colin Fry? Would you know who I'm talking about? I want you to research Colin Fry because he's coming in here for you. He said that you have some natural ability for shopping, not for shopping, but well, for shopping, but for mediumship. I heard him say shopaholic has mediumship abilities. So I was saying abilities for shopping. Oh, that's fun. But this is more mediumship. So call on Colin Fry because he's going to help you. I hear him saying something about the work situation improving in the next 2 weeks. So I don't know what's going on around you with the money or the finance or work, but he said next 2 weeks things are improved around that. So Colin Fry is helping you get things on track and to open your psychic gifts. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Sandra Jessica, 499. She says, I just don't like German men. LOL. I don't want to be alone forever. We have so much to talk about. But yeah, we'll definitely get into all this. But I'll tell you right now, I don't see you with a German man, but I do think Germany will be more successful for you. What's ironic is I think you're going to go all the way to Germany and meet a British male, either British or American. So, but he's not German. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, guys, listen, we are almost at our hour. Psychic Bob is booked today with readings. So I'm going to end it here. I want to say thank you to all of you for your kind support. Thank you for coming out. If you've enjoyed this, make sure to hit subscribe, be part of our channel. We're going to be back here tomorrow on Wednesday for Wiccan Wednesday. And we're going to talk about the mystical god Krishna, who plays his flute in the forests of Vrindavan, India. So if you want to learn about Krishna and Radha and all the magic around Krishna, be here tomorrow as we explore this mystic god from India. Psychic Bob loves all of you. Listen, help me out, please. Like this video, favorite it, share it, thumbs up, hit subscribe, be part of our scene. You guys rock. I love all of you. And we'll be back here tomorrow for Wiccan Wednesday. Blessings to all of you. Blessed be.